We're here with assistant women's tennis coach David Loewenthal. David, you guys had a couple tough matches on the road last week against Utah and then BYU. Will you talk to me a little bit about what you faced in Utah?
Sure. So we played Utah away at University of Utah at their indoor center on Thursday afternoon in front of a pretty hostile crowd, although not the worst that I've ever seen. But I feel like we definitely came into that match super prepared, have been practicing really well, and unfortunately just didn't come up with enough to kind of prevail with a W there. But I feel like the ladies really fought pretty hard, fought to the bitter end, even though we weren't able to come to a 3-all kind of deciding match with Marine. The match had already been decided, but she fought more or less to the bitter end and came up a little bit short, but it essentially was, a nail-biter match that could have ended up being 4-3 on either direction, but we came up a little bit short.
And then BYU on Saturday, what did that team look like?
So BYU is kind of they're a deceiving team. They're unranked coming into that match on Saturday, but very tough and deep team as well. They actually even sat one of their typical starters for singles, but she did play dubs. But again, very tough fought match on our part. Well played by BYU, and also tough conditions. I mean, we came in. There's only 4 courts there at the indoor center, so to have that kind of pressure on those 4 singles matches out of the gates, it's something that we haven't really dealt with thus far. But I think it's all part of the growing process. And even though we came up short this past weekend, going 0-2 for the weekend, I feel like these types of losses where they're really close are actually going to prove to be quite beneficial for us as we kind of move forward.
Absolutely. And you did see some really strong playing from Avi Van Genekten this weekend. How was she playing? Why did she do so well?
I mean, Avi, I feel like is our icebreaker. She's got a great personality, very comical at times, at the right times too, and can kind of break the nervous tension that we all face at times when times get tough. But she's dealing with a lot between school and her personal life, and she came out ready to go, guns blazing, and really performed. Very proud of her and for her with her accomplishments this last weekend. So I think the sky's the limit for her going forward.
Absolutely. So then this weekend, Friday, you guys head up to CU to face University of Colorado Boulder, and then you have your first home match on Saturday against Wichita State. What are you expecting out of Colorado first?
Well, we're extremely excited to finally get kind of an opportunity to play in Colorado, home state, first over in Boulder. Obviously an away match, but still quite close to home. In this interstate kind of rival that we have with CU, it's sure to be high energy and very intense. I know we're both going to be coming hard at one another, so definitely looking forward to that. And then, even more so on Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, to have our first home match, which we're really hoping to get a lot of fan support out. We're going to be doing some promotional stuff to kind of get some of the local youth involved, helping Ball Kid at least our doubles match, and providing some free pizza and some T-shirts for all that come out. So we're excited to finally kind of be able to get some fan support and kind of finally put some faces to names.
Yeah, so that will be at the Colorado Athletic Club on Monaco. And then you guys also have a raffle that you're doing, right?
Correct. So we have about another 4 to 5 weeks left running this fundraising raffle where we're going to be raffling off 2 exclusive French Open 2014 tickets.
Wow.
Valued at about $1,200, amongst some other prizes that we're going to be giving away. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be selling some raffles at the match on Saturday. And again, giving away some free food and some shirts, but should be a fun day.
Nice. So then to close it up, what are you expecting from this Wichita State team?
So Wichita State has gone on a little bit of a winning streak the last couple weeks. I think they've won the last 6 or 7 matches in a row, including a pretty significant ranked win over Illinois, which was a nail-biter in itself. So, I mean, it's a tremendous opportunity for us to kind of get another really significant win and kind of push forward throughout the season and hopefully take our own winning streak into spring break as we go outside.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Good luck this weekend.
My pleasure.